The Yontiv of Sukkot that we find ourselves in is known in the prayers, and we make reference to it as Zman Simchatenu, the season, the time of our joy. It comes right after Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, when we renewed our relationship with God. We have atonement, we were forgiven for everything, and we strengthened everything in our relationship with God. And therefore it's a time to celebrate this renewed relationship. But I want to share with you something our sages tell us about the entire 2 months of Elul and Tishrei, the holidays that we celebrate all these high holidays. The months that we celebrate all these high holidays. It starts with Elul, a 30-day period, when our sages tell us God comes out to us into the field, so to say, where we are. And they compare this whole entire season as a marriage. It's a marriage that's going on between God and the Jewish people. How does a marriage work? First you go out, you date, you meet, there's courtship. And that's what the month of Elul is. God is dating, so to say, the Jewish people. He's taking an interest in us, hopes that we will take an interest in him. And then on Rosh Hashanah, he asks us the famous question, will you marry me? And we say, yes, Hashem Melech, God is the king. We crown him and we make him our husband, our king. And we decide to get engaged. Yes, we say yes. Then comes Yom Kippur, when we actually get married. And that's when the chuppah happens. And you dress in white, just like the bride and the groom at the chuppah, they dress in white, as is known, as customary. And then at the end of Yom Kippur, we have Ne'ilah, when God, so to say, closes the doors. That's the time of Ne'ilat Sha'ar, the closing of the gates. And our sages tell us that the closing of the gates is with us inside, similar to what happens right after the chuppah between a new husband and wife. They go into a room to be secluded themselves, and that's the moment of where they get to know each other. It's a little more intimate. It's the same with us and God. By Ne'ilah, God closes the gates with us inside, and he has that little time just with his new bride, the Jewish people. What happens after every chuppah? That's time to celebrate. That's what Sukkot and Simchas Torah is, the time when we celebrate this marriage. And I always find it ironic that the shuls are packed on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, but then when it comes to celebrate the marriage on Sukkot, the shuls are not as packed as they are. It's like going to a wedding and after the chuppah going home and forgetting to go to the reception, the celebration, the music, the dancing. That's what Sukkot and Simchas Torah is. So I'd like to take this opportunity to meet you, to invite you all to the ultimate celebration of this marriage, the celebration of the Jewish people and God, the time of our season, the time of our joy, the ultimate joy, which is on Simchas Torah this coming Tuesday night, when we will dance with the Torah and hug God, hug the Torah, and hug our new husband, and celebrate with him in unison and togetherness. And I want to invite you all to a grand celebration that will happen this Tuesday night at 7:15. Make sure to be there, or 7:30 that is. Make sure to be there, men, women, and children. There'll be gifts for kids and all kinds of a big dinner for everyone, and candy apples for the children. So make sure to be there in your best and good spirits, and we'll have lots of l'chaim to be able to celebrate even better. And I hope you all accept my invitation to culminate this season of our holidays with the ultimate dance with God in celebration of our new marriage. Chag Sameach, Shabbat Shalom, and I hope to see you all on Simchas Torah.